The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 55. Hey, eat. I'm here all day. 26.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Come on, boy.
26. They give to Johnson going right.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Let's go, baby.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Barnett. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, Dixon, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bills' 30-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Prescott to throw, and down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Ed Oliver forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
47. Hey, watch the lane. 55, my God, 55. Come on, baby. 26.
3rd and long for Prescott. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them play.
Forces 4th down. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
2 sides to every ball. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Here we go.
11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
Ready.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long.
152
Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Foxtrot.
On 1st down, Gilbert. Flushed out right. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
61, matchbox lights.
He's checking crack. Big edge.
Hey, Zoo. Hurry up now.
throwing on first down. Gilbert looking downfield for Godwin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. Completes it to Dixon. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That's the way.
Here's Prescott. Screen play, Johnson. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Watch the ball. They're running.
Throwing is Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Prescott yet again. And he's got a man open. That's Allen.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
There we go. Mike's
49.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Off the play fake, Prescott. Johnson's got it complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Eluding the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Let's go. Touchdown.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Too little, Cupcake.
Now Johnson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Some of these play calls I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Push him back.
Yes.
Get.
On 1st and 10, Gilbert. Safarian Jenkins has it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Whip. Watch the whip. Sponge. No.
Hey! Let's go.
On 1st down, here's Breida. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Matt Breida, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Prescott on 1st down. For the catch made by Johnson. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a throw here to his running back. He'll get a couple yards on that one. And just like that, it's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Stay with your man. We're going to 54. Why ain't? 55. Mike 55. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Escaping pressure right. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up the first down with a nice throw.
And this is complete. It's Allen.
Let's go.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's second down. Jackson will keep it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Tyree Jackson, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try to move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
They'll break the huddle, send three receivers left, one to the right on second and 5.
Get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Hey, Charlie.
Out. No. Off.
Gilbert. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's taken it around the 40. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
You want this. Excellent. 50. Check 50.
26.
A first down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Dixon. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 42 yards out. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park, with the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Buffalo offense ready to
base.
go for their next
Hey,
drive. They have the lead
5-7.
now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something
Big
else.
Ripper.
On 2nd and 12, Gilbert. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Pull it high.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready.
From the gun, Gilbert. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 41, Mike 41. Watch the run, watch the run.
Back to throw. Gilbert. Complete to Hilton. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Yeah, baby.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Texans' 46-yard line.
Okay, ready?
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, exit.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Get it.
Looking to throw. Gilbert. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. In for the score. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This will be taken very short. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Get ready.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide. Hayward.
Looking to throw. Prescott got his man complete over the middle. That's Dixon. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Squeeze, double.
26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Breida. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Let them know.
Here we go. 26.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
I'm going back to you.
26.
Here's Johnson.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
55. Kill. 26.
Here's Prescott. He's got Green. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Prescott now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kendall Beckwith. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Mike, 55.
26.
Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long.
22's coming. Mike. Go. Hey. Watch twist.
Now it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Barnett. And he'll go down at the 28. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Back now in Buffalo. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. Elsewhere, a 3rd quarter score. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. It's Johnson. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Check the backer. Check the backer.
Check 90.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, here we go. 480.
Watch 55.
There we go. Going to 53.
Kill.
22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber.
Check.
26.
Prescott for the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give the Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans cut into that lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Let's get it. Mike 41. We've got to wedge that, huh?
On 2nd and 2, Gilbert. Wide open receiver complete. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Here we go.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Hey, wahoo.
41's coming. 41.
Hey. Hey, jet. Let's go.
Back to throw.
Check.
Gilbert.
Let's go.
He's got it to Hilton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
We got this.
Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
Shoot.
On 1st down, Logan. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Bang, 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 bang.
Big grip.
They run with Logan. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Score.
T.J. Logan, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Texans 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Set. 90 Wolf. 80 weapon. Look at me. Zipper. Ready.
They run with Breida. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
You don't want no problem.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Protein spill.
21, check Mike 21. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Hey, check Mike 21.
Now.
Looking to throw. Gilbert escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. And his kick here is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go to Johnson again. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
40, Mike 49.
I'm coming, baby.
26.
On 3rd down, Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. First down, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott, caught by Allen. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Then we're going to 53.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Bills, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll hit the road next week to